And welcome back to Deathbattle Predictions. We just had Mechagodzilla, or Kiru, take Godzilla the anime out of it from Japan, the most recent version of Mechagodzilla, versus the Dragon Sword. Again, I never actually reveal how it goes, but I did call it right, and it was a good fight too. That was a really good one. There was some good stuff in that one. The next death battle is Sasuke Uchiha versus Hiei from Yu Yu Hakusho. And I'm going to tell you right now, I can see why they're paired up with each other, and if this was still early Shippuden Sasuke, this would be a lot more of an even fight in my mind. But as it stands, Hiei's going to get his ass kicked in this fight. Because let's break this down really quick. Let's say, what does Hiei bring? As a demon, he's physically more capable than a normal person, physically more durable and stronger, but speed-wise is what he really is, where he's really capable of shining. Like, he's fast enough to disappear, blink of an eye, all that. How they're going to process that speed in actual mathematical terms is up for debate. But speed-wise, Sasuke can keep up with Naruto, he can usually keep up with Naruto. I think Naruto still is the faster of the two, but still he can keep up with him. Who can move faster reaction speed than light? I don't think he has that kind of power. Then let's swordsmanship skills. Hiei versus Sasuke in that regard. Sasuke's not a true swordsman is the problem. Hiei's definitely closer to an actual swordsman. So I might give Hiei the edge in swordsmanship, but if you're going Byakugan versus a Jiganai, or Byakugan, Sharingan and Rinnegan and Sharingan the Jiganai, I'm sorry, the Sharingan kicks the Jiganai's ass. What can the Jiganai do again? Let me just briefly look into that. Jiganai. So what can the Jiganai actually do besides giving you access to the Dragon of Darkness Flame? So Hiei as an A-class demon, he's S-class by the end of the series actually. It grants him several abilities. Telepathy. That could help him out a bit. I forgot about that. Whereas that's just communicating. That's not actual mind reading per se, but telekinesis. He has a limited ability to move objects with his mind. I doubt it would help. Mind control. Control the minds of yokai and humans, providing their spiritual power is low enough. Yeah, that's not going to work against him. Mind resistance. The eye gives the user a complete domination control over mind, able to resist powerful mental attacks. I don't know. Like, that might be able to resist, like, a Tsukuyomi. That might be able to do that. But the Tsukuyomi is extremely powerful. Even, like, high willpower has a tough time dealing with that. Remote viewing, the Jigan is able to allow the user to look vast distances. Doubt that would do much. Heightened senses wouldn't do much. Energy manipulation, we know about the manipulation of the black flames. And the mortal flames as well. So the Jigan itself can resist at least some of what the Sharingan can dish out. At least in terms of, like, say, Genjutsu, it could probably resist some of it. But ultimately, no, that's not going to work. So fighting skills. Now, Hiei, I think, is much older than Sasuke. How much older is he, actually? Hiei. No, sorry. Hiei. How old is he? Because Sasuke, as they'll probably end up using him by the end, near either Boruto or the end of Shippuden. Let's see, do they give an age for Hiei? I don't think they actually ever specify how old Hiei actually is. Now, that being said, it's implied unlike Kurama, he's not that old. I mean, he might be older by human standards. Hiei's... How old is he? Let's see. How old is Hiei? How old is Hiei from Yu Hakusho? States children, thus indicating they are both less than 100 years old. So they're both okay. So, but you can is Hiei's sister, which is revealed in episode the Hiei statement in an episode, they had different mothers, and she has no children, thus indicating they are both less than 100 years old, or actually less than 98 years old. But, okay, how old is Yukina? It's speculated between the ages of 16 and 99. Okay. That's specific. This is because the race belongs to birth every 100 years. He has not reached a point yet because he is. You can. They must be somewhere within the same age range. Yeah, that's specific. But okay, look. Let's assume on the high end. Let's not say he's 99 years old. Let's not say that. But let's say 80 years old. That seems more realistic because demons age differently. They age slower. They can live God knows how long. And he's probably older than he looks. I mean, he looks no older than, say, someone in their late teens, maybe early 20s, but he's probably much older than that. So let's just round up to 50. That means he has at least a few more decades worth of combat experience and actually killing individuals than Sasuke does. Sasuke at his oldest right now in the series is only around his, I'm going to say, late 20s, early 30s. So he has got some, and he's fought more, well, Sasuke's fought more powerful individuals than Hiei has. Unfortunately, here's the problem with Yu Yu Hakusho characters comparatively. I'm not saying there are some that aren't stronger than Naruto characters. I'm just saying this, is that when you actually look at the scaling of power for like the individuals they fought, like characters, like their strongest characters as class demons and stuff, the stuff they're capable of doing really doesn't hold a candle to some of the stuff that Naruto characters are capable of doing. Now, that said, when you factor in, say, like the Mortal Flames, they could hurt Sasuke, sure. The Darkness Flame, I think, will legitimately kill Sasuke. He's not immune to the Darkness Flame. The problem is he has this little thing called Susanoo. You ever heard of it? That could be like, ooh, it's warm in here. I'm toasting a little bit. But my Susanoo, I also have something called Amaterasu, which is essentially a Darkness Flame. So, yeah, I'm sorry. Hiei gets a mismatch in this fight. If this is where Shippuden era Sasuke, and I mean like before he got his Mangekyo, then we could talk. And maybe right when he got his Mangekyo, when he was still learning how to use it properly, then we could talk. Then we could say, oh, this is a lot more even. But as it stands, I think Hiei is going to get thrashed in this fight, which sucks, because if you were to ask me which one I like better, I like Hiei better. It's tough if you were to ask me which I liked better, Yu Yu Hakusho or Naruto. That's a difficult question to say, because I like both of them. If I were to lean towards one, I would say I lean towards Yu Yu Hakusho. It's a bit more simplistic, whereas there was a lot of complicated facets. And Yu Yu Hakusho ended on a good note. Naruto, if you want to count the last movie as a good note, then as the last of the Shippuden, then I'd say it ended on a good note. Otherwise, it ended on a... The Kage was a whole weird thing. But the fight between Sasuke and Naruto, because the series did end on that, alright, yeah, I'd say it ended on a good note then, because that was still a badass fight. But ultimately, yeah, I gotta go Sasuke in this fight. But what do you think? Please, compare and contrast. Do you think Hiei stands a legitimate shot, or is it just like, if he wins, great, but man, he won by the skin of his teeth on that? Let me know in the comments below. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. I'll be back with what if and who would win. You'll notice, by the way, I got these out early. It's because I have a rare moment in my life where I'm not working a day during the week. I got Wednesday off. So what if, who would win? I'll have those up a little later. I will probably do some of the Throne of Eldraine or Eldraine spoilers that are up right now, because they got the official spoilers haven't started. They start next week for Magic Gathering, if you're not familiar. But Throne of Eldraine, yeah. But that said, there's like a bunch that haven't actually been officially updated yet, so I might hold off on that. But still, we'll see what happens. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.